Hello, dearest one. We are the Ascended Masters Collective. We are very pleased to be connecting with you in this present moment in time. For this moment in time, there are many keys being downloaded into the physical space for humanity. Grids that are ancient and aged are disintegrating, making room, making space for new energy, new light keys, and grids to come through. You must first understand that all energy is held in one place, but it is spread thin across the vastness of the universe that you physically perceive and see. When you recognize that energy of the entirety can be held in one single place, in a singularity, you will begin to understand the value and importance of your own energy. You will see as it expands and retracts back in, your ability to shape the reality around you simply through your energy. And if you're confused what we mean by grids, as this one is notioning to us, they are not organic to the universe. They are quote-unquote man-made, so to speak. And they contain the entire frequency of the collective universe, of this universe and beyond, of the parallels, of the vast majority of realms that exist beyond what your current imagination can conceive. The grid of consciousness of the divine holds these key codes safely for you. It alchemizes energy, it transmutes it, and it mutates that which is no longer serving, so as to, well, of course, to serve the highest and greatest good. The grid of universal consciousness is in an influx of change, specifically right now for this moment in time and for humanity. The reasoning behind this is your heart space, the receiver of all information, is constantly contracting and retracting as you elevate and ascend to these higher levels you wish to transport to. And so as the energy is opening and closing, various timelines are shifting as well. And so we are sharing this with you because then you can see the value and importance of just the mere expression of your heart space. You can understand why we focus on your heart space, why we focus on the energy of love, why you hear the teachers and healers of your planet speak of opening your hearts. This one has been focusing on opening her heart, and she's done so in a manner that has now caused her physical pain. This isn't to create fear in you, it isn't to scare you away, but you must remember that these carbon-based bodies are tightly wound to this physical plane, and by purpose. And so when you push your bodies to elevate more quickly, to receive a desired goal in the fastest way possible, you can inhabit ascension symptoms, as this one is experiencing. And now she must go to the doctors and get multiple tests done to make sure all is well, and of course all it is. But we're sharing her, we are in a way outing her from her experiences to share with you that all is unraveling in due time. There is no need to force or effort. You do need to push your heart spaces as open or as wide as possible. There is no need for that. They will open as long as there's an intention behind that. The intention being your desire, your focus, where your thoughts take you, where your energy takes you. But you do need not to sit there and put all your energy and focus into your heart space and try to open it as wide as possible, and it's not wide enough and it must be open more, and oh no, your heart space is closed. You can see these are the thoughts that take over quite easily. And so we are sharing this all with you because you all are receiving messages of the divine grid expanding and growing, of the divine grid shifting, shape-shifting, taking new form. And by form, we mean new timelines. We mean new expressions of the physical. We mean new thought processes for the individual. And of course, she wants us to ask or to answer, what can we expect from humanity? And her answer is quite simple. You, as been shared with you all before, through this channel, you do not change the reality, you change the creator of the reality. You are all the creators. And you can see how you've been pushed and with quite force into a rock bottom this year. And to know things will not just magically disappear once the new year strikes midnight, of course. But it's recognizing your truth. If you do not like the illusion you are seeing, then you change the illusionist. If you do not like the reality you are experiencing, then you must change your perception of it. Dive in deeper into the inner depths of your being and soul and allow that energy to come to surface. You will feel lighter. Things will feel easier. You will feel more charismatic about the world around you. And this one had an interesting conversation with her father. They have opposing views, but there is still love, respect, and appreciation. And they both agreed that everything was crumbling around them, but from a different perspective. And this one had such a profound aha moment, realizing that they, with their opposing views, want, in a sense, the same outcome. For success, for peace, even though it might not seem like it on all sides, for balance. The opposing views just want it for different reasons and through different ways and by means of different actions. But when you recognize to the truth of the soul that what the soul wants is to be expressed as its highest version here in the physical, you can begin to see how those elements play in your physical reality. You can begin to see how when you know to the truth of each and every soul that there is peace, there is love, there is harmony, and that each soul is playing out its chosen incarnation to gain and benefit from those various lessons, you can quite easily let go of worry. You can let go of the need to control. Worrying has power, but only over you, the worrier. Not warrior, but worrier. And you can see we enjoyed that play on words, because when you become stuck as the worrier, you lose sight of yourself as the light warrior. And that is what most of you watching this are here to do. Most of you spend your soul days, and we mean days as a soul, not on physical earth, but out in the ethereal, elevating the consciousness of the universe, elevating the consciousness of its incarnator, that is you, the individual, the person, the human. The soul sees all, and it could do you all very well to create a practice more effortlessly with your soul. As your heart spaces begin to open, and not by force, as your consciousness continues to elevate to higher realms of consciousness, you will begin to see the door to your soul more easily. You will find that the key has always been in your pocket, and you'll be able to open that door and walk through it, and with ease, with effort. changing how you operate in the physical, changing how you operate within your own physical being, connected to the ethereal, always and forever. And let it be known how powerful your intentions are. Your intentions are there whether you're aware of them or not, so why not bring awareness to them? What is your intention behind grabbing a cup of coffee? What is your intention behind going for a walk? What is your intention behind going to bed earlier? What is your intention behind yelling at someone for cutting you off on the highway? The intention is always there. Intention is simply energy, and energy is what creates this vast and beautiful universe that you all experience on a daily basis. So bringing awareness to your intention, to the energy behind all that you do, think, and say, you are thinning the veil between the physical and the ethereal. It simply takes awareness. It simply takes a knowing of all that is around you, a feeling into that energy that is all around you, and creating the intention to connect more seriously with it. We thank you for joining us. We thank you for being here with your presence. We thank you for opening your hearts and your consciousness to us. And remembering that we are all one and the same. We are all derived from the same source of consciousness. If you feel the desire and the need to connect with us, simply have it be so. Create the intention.